The Odyssey, the movie that has the internet on fire right now with memes and reviews and opinions and all this fucking bullshit. And I decided to capitalize on it because I'm a greedy fuck. Nevertheless, if you think the movie is hot dog shit or you think it's pretty good, we can all agree that The Odyssey has created quite a stir. And that's the reason we're all here. And of course, I wanted to, as I said before, capitalize on it and make a shitty ass video about it. And that's what you're watching now. I just wanted to give you some of my thoughts and some interesting things and other whatnot about it. So let's begin. But before we do, I'd ask you to subscribe, hit the like button, and fondle the notification balls, or you're going to get an Alaskan snow dragon. So that's up to you. On to the video. What the best part of the Odyssey is really not even the movie itself. Obviously the movie's pretty good. But what I wanted to tackle first is what I saw as the most beautiful part of the whole experience. The theater is about 45 minutes from me. And when I was able to get tickets for IMAX, don't ask me how I did, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to take a day trip and go do stuff. And I walk into the Barnes and Nobles. Now, keep in mind, this is a very big Barnes and Nobles, double store, like double fucking floor. And what struck me as the most beautiful thing is as soon as I walk in, there's Odyssey themed stuff everywhere. Posters, cups, notebooks, just bookmarks. There's so much Odyssey themed stuff. But the most beautiful part is right dead center in the store is this giant bookshelf, and it's full of the Odyssey and the Iliad, different editions, mostly the Penguin Classics, which is, I mean, it's the best translation. If you're going to read it, read the Penguin's Classics. But all across this wall was different translations and different editions, and most of them were gone. And to me, whether you think the movie was bad or good, we can all agree that this movie, more than any other thing that has been released with any of Homer's writing, has gotten more people to dive in to Homer's writings and to just enjoy the stories in general. I mean, even as I was walking out of the theater, walking down that big ass corridor that leads into the theater, people were just like, man, I need to go read the book now. And that to me is the greatest gift that this movie gives. But you might say, what actually about the movie is good and what is bad? I see a lot of the points of the criticism, a lot of the critics' points. And I would agree, he does change some of the parts of the stories and different places Odysseus goes to. But I think he keeps the fundamentals pure. It's still the story of Odysseus. You still feel the way you feel when you come into contact with Homer's writing. And I think he did a good job with portraying Odysseus, and maybe not so much other characters, but Odysseus himself. And I think that's a great point to the movie. Is it accurate, fully accurate to the book? No. But did he adapt it well to film is the better question to ask. And yes, I believe in having high standards when it comes to adaptations of incredible works of fiction and whatever else. Yes, you should have high standards, but should you expect Nolan to be able to capture everything that Homer meant for us to capture? No, you should not. Making a movie about one of the most celebrated books in history is not an easy task. And to try to for people to have an expectation for him to capture everything about it is just stupid to me. Like, why expect Nolan to be able to capture everything that Homer wrote? That's just stupid. So I think people have gotten the wrong question to ask. The real question to really answer is, did Nolan do a good job at adapting this incredible work of fiction, or supposedly fiction, it's up to you to decide, did he do a good job of bringing it to the screen? And I would arguably say yes. Yes, he did. He had to change some of the timelines, like how long some of the stories, like some of the details in the stories. But did he capture the essence of what Homer, or what we like to see when we read Homer? Yes. It's a journey of a man. It's a story of redemption. And it's a story that brings a lot of curiosity and wonder to it. And that's the point of these movies and these books. It's not supposed to have settled conclusions. Homer was a poet. And to me, poets are the people that don't tell you how to think, but they give you the question for you to answer so you can think. And that is what the beauty of the Odyssey is. It's this tale of, man, we don't really, some people think he, did he have to lie and do all this stuff to get back home? What was that? Did he really have to do that? Was that necessary? And even in the ancient Greek world, this created these debates of like, well, what about these certain choices? Did he really have to do that? Did he not? But that's the point. It's giving you the question to answer. It's giving you the homework to do. That's what it's for. And that's what people are missing. And it's a shame to see people miss the point. Like they'll criticize the motherfucking costumes. Who gives a fuck what the costumes look like? That's like the most basic thing. Who gives a shit? Would I like to see them more historically accurate? Yes. But do they look good on screen? Yes. Let it go, you fucking chud ass fuck. My God. But things like that, it's like, who gives a fuck what the fucking outfits look like? Did it get people more into Homer? Yes. Then who gives a shit? Just criticizing small things about it. Did I think there was a lot of room for improvement? Yes. I think they could have done other things a little bit better with the story and pacing? Yes. But overall, did it do its job? Yes. Absolutely so. The first time I read the Odyssey, I left feeling inspired. When I watched the Odyssey, I left feeling inspired. That's what it's about. It's not, I understand the devil's in the details, but that is still left up to people to explore. That's the beauty of it. You can go and watch the Odyssey. It's completely different endings. Not really different endings, but they change the timeline a little bit. But then you can go and read Homer himself, and you can get the full story. It still leaves that room open for curiosity where you can go watch the movie, and then you can still learn a lot more from reading the book. And that's what people miss. And that's why I wanted to make this video. And that's why I'm a little bit late on this video, because I was kind of going through different stuff and watching different stuff about it. But I felt compelled, after seeing so much dog shit online about it, I felt compelled to throw this out here. And you could disagree, agree. I don't care. That is how I saw it. Overall, did Nolan do a good job of an adaptation? Yes. Could he have done better? Yes. Is it his best work? No. But overall, it portrayed the message. He did a great job. And so I leave you with those thoughts. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and fondle the notification bells, balls. These stories, these books, movies, they allow us to wander to a different world, allow us to learn things about ourselves, allow us to take principles away. And that's what's important. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate y'all all for watching, and we'll see you next time.